Have you ever looked in the mirror and quietly wondered why you don't see what other people seem to notice? Maybe you've compared yourself to people online, focused on every tiny flaw, and convinced yourself that you're just not attractive enough. Maybe you've mistaken silence for rejection or assumed that if people don't compliment you, they don't find you appealing. But what if you've been reading the signs all wrong? The truth is, attraction is rarely loud. It's usually hidden in small moments that most people overlook because they're too busy doubting themselves. By the end of this video, you may realize that you've been far more attractive than you ever believed. The first sign is that people keep looking at you, then quickly look away. Imagine walking into a coffee shop, a classroom, or even a grocery store. You notice someone glancing at you, but the moment your eyes meet, they instantly look away. Most people assume something must be wrong with their appearance, but psychology suggests something very different. Direct eye contact with someone we find attractive can create nervousness and emotional tension. Many people instinctively break eye contact because they suddenly become self-conscious. They aren't ignoring you, they're trying to hide the fact that they noticed you. If strangers often glance at you and quickly look away, especially shy or introverted people, it may actually be a subtle sign of attraction rather than rejection. The second sign is that people remember surprisingly small details about you. Have you ever mentioned your favorite movie, a random hobby, or even a simple story, only for someone to bring it up weeks later? Most people forget small conversations, but when someone is genuinely attracted to or interested in another person, their brain naturally pays closer attention. Psychologists explain that attraction increases focus and memory, making even ordinary details feel more important. They remember your favorite food, your laugh, or something you casually mentioned because, without realizing it, they were paying more attention to you than they do to most people. Sometimes being unforgettable has less to do with what you said and more to do with how they feel about you. The third sign is that people behave differently whenever you're around. Maybe they suddenly become awkward, laugh more than usual, speak too fast, fix their hair, straighten their clothes, or even stumble over simple words. At first, this behavior can seem strange, but it's actually very common. When someone wants to make a good impression, their brain becomes overly aware of every little action they take. Ironically, the harder they try to appear confident, the more nervous they become. Think about your own life for a moment. Haven't you ever acted a little differently around someone you secretly liked? If you've experienced people becoming unusually nervous or energetic around you, there's a good chance they're responding to your presence in ways they can't fully control. The fourth sign is perhaps the most powerful of all: people smile naturally when they see you. Genuine smiles are incredibly difficult to fake because they happen before we even think about them. When someone truly enjoys your presence, their face relaxes, their eyes brighten, and a real smile appears almost automatically. Psychology calls this emotional contagion, the natural tendency for positive emotions to spread from one person to another. If your presence consistently makes people smile, laugh, or simply seem happier, that's a form of attractiveness that goes far beyond physical appearance. It means people associate you with positive emotions, and that's something no mirror can fully reflect. Here's the realization that surprises many people. Some of the most attractive individuals genuinely don't believe they're attractive at all. That's because we see ourselves every single day. We become obsessed with our imperfections and slowly stop noticing our strengths. Meanwhile, everyone else experiences us differently. They notice the warmth in our smile, the kindness in our voice, the confidence in our body language, and the energy we bring into a room. While we're busy criticizing ourselves, other people are noticing the qualities that make us memorable. So if you spent years believing you weren't attractive enough, maybe the problem was never your appearance. Maybe it was the way you learned to see yourself. Real attractiveness isn't about having a perfect face or flawless features. It's about the way you make people feel when they're around you. If you've recognized even one or two of these signs in your own life, there's a good chance you've been underestimating yourself all along. The next time someone smiles at you, remembers a small detail about you, or looks away the moment your eyes meet, don't be so quick to assume the worst. Sometimes the simplest explanation is the right one: you might be far more attractive than you think.